Wala ka pa bang jowa? Kailan ka mag-aasawa? Etong mga tanong na 'to, most likely tinatanong sila sa mga single like me. Hi everyone and welcome to Kahit Na, the podcast where we talk about showing up, holding on, and rising again. Kahit na pagod na, kahit na nasasaktan na, kahit na walang kasiguraduhan, I'm Jock, and together, let's embrace the stories that prove we can still keep going even if life says we shouldn't. Hi again, everyone, and welcome back sa Kahit Na. Thank you for still tuning in. And for today, as you can see naman sa title, we are talking about being single. And yeah, let's get right into it. Wala ka pa bang jowa? Kailan ka mag-aasawa? Etong mga tanong na to, most likely tinatanong sila sa mga single like me. And yeah, this episode is gonna be questions that single people usually get. And yeah, I'm gonna be answering them. And hopefully, you can understand your friends who are single or you understand yourself. Maybe you can relate to it. So yeah, let's go with the first question. Do you think society sees being single as a problem? Why or why not? Para sa akin, I think ano siya, equal 50-50 siya. Because some people see it as a problem kasi nagbibigay sila ng solution even you without asking for it. Like, oh, ito, pwede mo tong i-date, ito, pwede mo siyang i-chat, ito, mabait to, ganyan, match kayo, whatever. So, pag ganun, I think yung mga taong yun, they see it as a problem that they have to fix. Na nag-offer sila ng solution. And I'm not saying I do not appreciate those type of people. It's just that maybe you start by asking the single person if gusto niya ba ng recommendation, kung gusto niya bang may ire-refer ka sa kanya, 'di ba? Kasi if they are open, then go ahead, it's nice to have that. Like ako personally, whenever my friends ask me that, I just tell them, yeah, I'm open. Hindi naman ako nagsasabi ng no, ayoko, wag mong pakita yung face ko. I don't want to be referred to anyone. But I think we have to learn how to ask that question if they are okay with it or not, 'di ba? So, I think maglilane ako towards the society see it as a problem because they tend to give solution, 'di ba? Kasi if they don't see it as a problem, bakit pa sila nag-o-offer ng solution, 'di ba? Anyway, that's my answer to that question. Next is, how would you define being single in your own words? For me, the easiest way to define it is independence. Like you being able to do whatever you want nang wala kang kailangan intindihin na tao. Of course, you have to make sure na wala kang tinatapakang tao. But like whenever you want to do things, like you want to hang out, you want to do bigla ang lakad with friends or bigla ang overnight with friends, or you just want to simply do a staycation, sa Baguio or sa Tagaytay. Tapos wala kang kailangan intindihin, walang magagalit, walang makaka-misunderstand sa'yo. I think I love that level of independence. Kasi if I'm just looking for the care, my family is there. I know na, syempre pag aalis ako, I have to let them know just for them to be aware where I'm at. Pero yung kailangan mo pa siyang isipin. Tapos for example, if you're a girl, tapos you're gonna be hanging out with male friends na tropa mo lang naman talaga. You have to worry about your partner. Kasi kailangan din naman maging sensitive enough ka as a partner. And I think as of now, I'm not still ready to let go of that independence, especially that is my daily life as someone who is living independently, right? Imagine you live independently na sobrang sanay kang mag-isa and then you're gonna enter a relationship. So maybe in the future, I'm not closing any doors, but for now, that is my answer. Okay, so next question here would be talking about the struggles of being single. So tingnan natin kung pareho ba tayo ng struggle as a single person. First is what's the hardest part about being single for you? Sa akin is I'm a person who's very vocal. I'm a person who loves communicating my emotions, my feeling. So whenever a day feels heavy, or let's just say stress ka sa trabaho, or may problems sa family mo and you need someone to talk to, na parang kauwi mo from work, ganyan, tapos tatawagan mo siya, or maybe if kasama mo siya sa bahay, and then you can simply release everything that you are feeling. Siguro yun yung isa sa mga hardest parts sa akin, because I think it would be nice to have someone you can talk to at the end of the day, na regardless how petty that topic is, sabay kayong maiinis dun sa coworker mong pabibo, ganyan. Or sabay kayong mapipikon dun sa tita mong marites. Like, there is a shared level of struggle na mas magaan kasi meron nakaalalay sa'yo. I think that is a struggle that I currently face as someone who is single. I mean, I can do the task, the chores by myself, but sometimes, I think it would be so nice to have someone to talk to or just chill with in the end of the day, diba? So yun. Next question. Do you ever feel lonely and how do you usually cope with it? Para sa akin, loneliness is not necessarily ikaw kasing mag-isa kaya nafe-feel mong lonely ka. But it's more of a mental state that you feel like you have no one to talk to, you have no one to, or no one would understand you in the situation you are in. So whenever I feel lonely, I obviously go to my friends and my family. Reaching out to your friends is, I think, one of the secret hack to this. Like, invite them for a coffee, invite them for a dinner or lunch, or maybe you can just simply video call them and, you know, let them know about what you're feeling if you are okay with that. If hindi ka naman yung taong willing na sabihin yon, I think you just have to catch up with them, 'di ba? Talking to someone would make you feel less lonely. There are some days naman na gusto ko lang ng human surroundings dahil nga akong mag-isa sa bahay. So what I do is I go to the mall or I go to the cafes, tapos wala lang, magbabasa lang ako ng libro. I just chill there. I just enjoy yung parang background noise of people talking. Uh, so yeah, I think yun ang solution ko whenever I feel lonely. hmm We also have here, how do you deal with family or friends who pressure you about settling down? I think it's simple. You just have to let them know that you do not appreciate the pressure that they are putting on you. I think I am one of the blessed people na surrounded with the right group of friends and the very understanding family. Kasi I never get that pressure, yung very unnecessary pressure na, oh, dapat mag-asawa ka na, ganyan. I even have some friends na nakakatawa na sabi nila pag may bahay na sila, I will have a room in their house. Not that they're saying naman na I'm gonna be single forever, but like in case things happen, I don't have to worry about growing old by myself because I'm gonna be, staying with them. They have a room for me in their house. So, siguro my advice na lang for single people na nakaka-receive ng pressure from their friends or from their family is sabihan nyo sila. You just have to be very uh, straightforward to them. Let them know that if you're not comfortable, or you can just tell them like, siguro wag niyo muna akong tanungin this month or this year, next year na lang, ganun. Maybe try to be a little bit humorous or unserious about it para mas magaan siyang pag-usapan, di ba? So, yun. Um, Another one is, can you share a funny story or a frustrating story about dating or ghosting while single? Okay. So I think it's more of like funny slash frustrating siya. Um, there was a time that uh parang nasa time ako na sige sabi ko mag-entertain ako ng kahit sinong dumating. I felt like yung daily conversation or yung syempre you're trying to get to know each other, 'di ba? And I know it's a process that you have to go through para nga mas maintindihan niyo yung isa't isa, mas makilala niyo yung isa't isa. Pero tinatamad ako. Tinatamad na akong mag-introduce ng sarili ko. I even reached a point na sabi ko or hindi pala sinabi, ginawa ko talaga na gumawa ako ng one-pager to introduce myself so that if someone is interested, send ko yun. Para siyang resume pero dating level. Ah, siguro umabot na ako sa multiple times na napagod akong, introducing myself, getting to know, tapos it would end up not working. So, yeah, I think the funny part here is like I ended up doing a one pager profile about myself. And I don't think a lot of people is weird enough to think about that. But yes, yun yun. Pero syempre, aside from the struggles, we also have questions that are covering the silver linings or the beautiful things about being single, diba? Like, okay, obviously the first question is what are the best things about being single that people often overlook? I think is the freedom to lande anytime you want to. Kasi wala kang like it's not gonna be considered cheating or micro cheating kasi you're not committed to anyone, 'di ba? So, especially for travelers like me, whenever you travel, you would meet a lot of people. Solo traveling will actually open a lot of doors to a lot of individuals around the world. So, if you just want to be flirty, you just want to be um have fun with people around, I think that is something that uh a lot of people can overlook, 'di ba? Kasi once you are committed, you cannot do that anymore. And unfortunately, I think some people who are committed still do that. But yeah, of course, I do not support any type of that behavior. Another question is how has being single allowed you to focus on yourself? I can proudly say that being single have helped me to reach higher grounds. I was able to focus on myself, on my family, on my friends, on my career to be specific, and the hobbies that I want to do. Like, I was able to establish my career the moment I graduated. Kasi talagang, if I want to move from one company to another, wala ako masyadong iniisip, kanyan. If mawawalan muna ako ng work for quite a while, it's something that I don't have to worry about kasi wala naman akong, alam mo, wala akong monthsary iniisip, wala akong anniversary iniisip, wala akong date na iniisip. So, yun, that's one thing. And then, when it comes to family as well, I can spoil them. I can spoil my mom. I can spoil my niece and nephews or even my siblings. Kasi nga, I have extra money for me. And I'm very glad because I was able to focus on my career. It gave me a good financial capacity to do what I want and still be able to share it with other people. So, yun. Though sometimes, as I mentioned earlier, it can be lonely, but the bank is happy. Okay, enough of that. Next naman tayo. Have you discovered parts of yourself you might not have if you were in a relationship? Of course, of course. I think people who are single tend to know themselves better kasi they have enough time to spend time by themselves with themselves. Mas marami kang time to reflect at since you don't have someone na parang magde-depend ka, kailangan mong i-push yung sarili mo. And with that push that you feel that since kailangan mong gawin ang mga bagay by yourself, I think um it will help you unfold the versions of you that you did not know it even exist, 'di ba? I think a lot of single people can really agree to this, that the longer you become single, the deeper you feel connected to yourself. Kaya nga, eto yung sinasabi nila na yung mga taong matagal ng single, medyo hirap silang mag-open up to a new person kasi masyado na nilang mahal yung sarili nila. And I think that love for themselves is deeply rooted by knowing themselves deeper, 'di ba? Like how do you fall in love with someone if you don't even know them, 'di ba? And applicable din yun sa sarili mo. So, yeah, I think I'm very grateful for that. Last question for the silver linings. What do you enjoy most about your independence right now? It's the money. I'm not gonna lie. It's the money that I just have to spend for myself or for the people that I care about. You know, hindi, walang pressure na if you're earning, tapos like you have to treat them somewhere, you have to bring them somewhere, you have to buy them something. You know, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. It's just like me personally, I love or I really enjoy that I get to decide only for myself on what I'm gonna do with my money. Hmm. You heard me right. Okay. Uh, Next question is, what have you learned about love, not just romantic, but in general, while being single? Love doesn't have to be difficult. I think love doesn't have to be confined. Alam mo yun, you can still love people. You can still have a special someone without you na parang ginagawa niyo ng mundo yung isa't isa. You can also be in love and at the same time uh grow as a person, na you still support each other's individuality. Hindi kasi ako talaga open to like a relationship that dapat you complete each other. No. I think for me, a relationship should be complete na kayong pareho. Then you feel more complete when you are together. Because, I did not know that that's possible. But when I was single and then I was able to meet a lot of people, of course, I also meet people who are in a relationship that I really look up to. Like, I love how their relationship um, dynamics work. So, one of the things that I really learned and I wanna also experience is yung, if I'm gonna be in a relationship in the future, I want us to be very independent individually. Ayoko yung dapat kung anong ginagawa ng isa, yun din yung ginagawa ng isa. Ganyan. Like, we just have to reconnect after living our own lives. And I'm not sure if a lot of people would agree to that, but yep, that is my personal preference. Next is, do you believe being single is a season, a choice, or both? I think both. Kasi at first I thought it was just a season, like during the first months, tapos years, tapos pero sabi ko, bakit ngayon hindi na siya season? Like, mas prefer ko na siyang nandun ako. I mean, I try to entertain people, but I still find myself enjoying, or yung iba yung level ng fun and enjoyment for me if I don't have to worry about anyone else. Uh, it's a borderline selfishness, maybe, but for me, as long as you are choosing yourself, it's not considered selfish, 'di ba? Basta wala ka naman inaapakang tao, yun. But yeah, I think it is a season at first, tapos eventually magiging choice na siya. Kasi you're able to see the silver linings of it, 'di ba? And you just ask yourself if you're willing to compromise na yung mga perks na yon and enter a relationship. And, for people who decided to do that, good for you and congratulations. But for the people who decide to stay single, Still, I'm here for you. I support you. I love that for you. And yeah, please do not think that um it's a problem. It's just a season or a choice or both, diba? Next, if someone listening feels behind in life because they're single now, what would you want to tell them? I want to let you know that, wow, very focused talaga sa camera. I want to let you know that you're not late. Maybe this season of you being single means you have to get to unfold some versions of you that you did not know exist. Take this time to enjoy the things that you always wanted to do but never got a chance to do. That's why it's very important for you to have like a bucket list or like things that you just want to accomplish. So once you're single, just try or do your best to accomplish that list. And along the way, I am 100% sure that you will fall in love with yourself even more. And since you are well founded as a person, the next time you meet someone, you can offer yourself as a whole. You know your personality, you know what you can offer, you know what are your strengths and weaknesses. And yeah, you're not gonna be afraid to show who you are authentically. Ayun. Um, and okay, there's another question here. How do you want to embrace this chapter of your life moving forward? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna continue what I have been doing, enjoying my own company, but at the same time, being open to opportunities to get to meet people, can be romantically or platonically, because it's not just you learning about yourself is important, but you learning from other people is important. So never close a door, always try to be open to experiences, to opportunities. Ayoko din naman na parang masyado lang akong focus sa sarili ko. It would be nice to also, learn from other people. And as I mentioned, gustong-gusto ko nakikipag-usap sa mga tao. And when I talk to people, I really dig deep and be reflective of the lessons that I learned from their stories, right? And last but not the least, for the outro, what's one line of hope you want to leave your listeners with? Okay, let me use my title. Kahit na single ako ngayon, I'm exactly where I should be. Yun lang, and thank you so much for listening.